This is a demonstration of Ustream Producer.
Coming up on CPTV, we spoke to the ASI president about a new student vote on whether or not Cal Poly should convert to semesters.
A former Cal Poly professor faces charges for indecent
This
exposure.
is a demonstration
And
of
find out how
Ustream
much it
Producer.
will cost you to get a flu vaccine on campus.
You're watching CPTV.
Thank you for joining us. I'm Lena Soy.
And I'm Eve Teitelbaum. It's Friday and this is CPTV. The ASI Board of Directors made the decision Wednesday to conduct a student vote on the possible conversion from quarters to
Ustream Producer.
semesters. We spoke to ASI President Katie Morrow to get more on the story. The idea of conducting a student vote on converting to the semester system. The board met Wednesday and passed the motion 17-7 after spending over an hour debating the idea. The results of the vote, similar to the task force recommendation, will help Cal Poly President Jeffrey Armstrong make a final decision, but will not be the deciding factor itself.
I had a lot of conversations with President Armstrong about
This
what
is
are
a
the best ways to
demonstration
represent
of
students and
Ustream
to make sure
Producer.
that their opinions are heard in this conversation, both before the report was made and afterwards.
This decision comes shortly after the task force produced a detailed report which recommends that Cal Poly remains on its current quarter system. Some are fearful that students won't take the time to inform themselves about the pros and cons of switching to quarters.
I think it's certainly an interesting decision and one that I can support. I wonder how educated the entire student body is and whether or not they can really make an educated decision.
But Morrow
This is a
holds a more
demonstration
optimistic
of
view.
Ustream
I
Producer.
have a lot of faith that students will go through the report, at least the executive summary at the beginning, to kind of get more details, answer some questions. Hope we're all open-minded in this, and we prove to everyone that students can make a really educated vote.
Although the results of the vote will have a strong influence on the outcome, the ultimate decision lies with Cal State University Chancellor Timothy White. The vote will be held on February 6th and 7th on the My Cal Poly portal.
A former Cal Poly professor
This is a
is facing
demonstration
charges
of
for
Ustream
indecent
Producer.
exposure. The district attorney's office is charging Sean Kelly for flashing on the 5th floor of the Kennedy Library in May. Witnesses of the flashing positively identified Kelly. However, university police did not have enough evidence to arrest him at the time. Cal Poly served Kelly with a notice of pending disciplinary action, but further action could not be taken until a judge heard the case. Kelly resigned before his hearing.
A Cal Poly graduate student has created a 4-part focus group to examine the
This is a
influence that
demonstration
media and
of
social
Ustream
interaction has
Producer.
on the way we define and respond to hate crimes. Lene Anderson created the focus group to take on individuals' perceptions of hate crime. She was inspired by working in the Multicultural Center on campus. The sessions will run from January 23rd through February 1st, and any Cal Poly student, staff member, faculty member, or community member interested in being a part of the focus group should email Lene before this Sunday. It's flu season, which means health professionals would like you to get a flu shot. The Cal Poly Health Center
This
is
is a
offering the vaccine for
demonstration
$9,
of Ustream
compared to
Producer.
about $30 at local pharmacies and clinics.
Our goal is to get as many people vaccinated as possible. But I would like them to think about this as the first time for the rest of their life, not just, "Whew, I got through this one, now I don't need to remember about it anymore."
The health center has given out about 100 flu shots every day this week. They did run out of vaccines earlier this week, but they were restocked by the next day. The health
This is a
center is planning a
demonstration
special
of
Saturday clinic to
Ustream
give
Producer.
students the shot.
It doesn't take long before you see a homeless person on the streets of SLO, and the community is asking for action. CPTV's Armando Garcia reports on what some city council members are calling a homelessness crisis.
Homelessness in San Luis Obispo. The council promised to make homelessness a priority this year as the percentage of unhoused people continues to increase, some of whom are children.
So we think that maybe kind of countywide of actual homeless children that are in shelters
This
or
is a
sleeping in
demonstration
vehicles,
of
you know, or out
Ustream
on the streets
Producer.
is closer to maybe 300-400, which is still a lot of homeless kids living in really, really tough situations.
And although some services are provided for homeless families with children, people get turned down for lack of space.
Right now, we're over capacity. We are using just about every square inch of space that we have. It's either covered by a body or a piece of furniture to serve the body.
One of the reasons the city is prioritizing homelessness this year is because RV fires have claimed the lives of two
This is a
people just this
demonstration
month.
of
A
Ustream
73-year-old
Producer.
woman in Morro Bay and a 57-year-old man right here in San Luis Obispo across the street from CAL FIRE.
It's dangerous, and I mean, I'm just holding my breath that this doesn't happen to a child. I mean, it's bad enough that it's adults. And, you know, it just can't be allowed. There needs to be a safe place for people to be.
And while community action programs in the city council decide where that safe place is, some will remain on the streets they've known for years.
I've been homeless now for almost 15, 20 years. And
This
I
is a
can't get off.
demonstration of Ustream
CPTV,
Producer.
Armando Garcia.
Cal Poly will be hosting a presentation about homelessness during the Change the Status Quo on February 23rd.
The Winter Career Fair is coming to Cal Poly January 30th and 31st. Almost 200 companies are expected to attend. Students will have the opportunity to get interviews, internships, and jobs. Career Services is offering workshops during the next couple weeks to help prepare students for job fair success.
This is a demonstration of Ustream Producer.
Utilize and be most effective with the career fair. So attending that workshop is definitely beneficial. You want to do your homework before you go.
The next workshop is an interview skills seminar this Tuesday at 1 p.m. in the Career Services building.
A new year brings in new laws. Employers are no longer allowed to ask for usernames and passwords of a job seeker's or employee's social media accounts. Universities are not allowed to do this to students either. The Social Media Privacy Act was created because people were concerned that this was becoming a condition of hiring and employment. According to National Public Radio, the Council of State Governments said it received reports that people were being asked to provide their login information, add their human resources director as a friend, or even to delete their accounts.
It seems like a real invasion of privacy, personal versus professional life, there's need to be boundaries, I would think.
Currently, 6 states now have some sort of social media privacy law. These states include California, Michigan, Illinois, Delaware, New Jersey, and Maryland.
A new bill would make it possible to obtain a bachelor's degree from a CSU for no more than $10,000. Assemblyman Dan Logg introduced the pilot program. It would be available to students studying in science, technology, engineering, or math. Students are encouraged to earn college credits by taking AP classes in high school. After graduating, they have to enroll full-time at community college for at least 2 years before transferring to university.
This is a
The program
demonstration
focuses
of
on students living in
Ustream Producer.
Chico, Long Beach, and Turlock. CSU officials haven't decided on the topic yet.
The university store is offering new technologies to students to keep them from breaking their backs and breaking the bank. Students can rent Samsung Galaxy tablets for $99 this quarter. The university store aims to enhance students' learning experience by giving them a lightweight digital device to read ebooks and take notes on.
I wanted to offer a tablet that we don't sell in the store normally.
This is a demonstration of
Samsung
Ustream
tablet got
Producer.
great reviews, and I've been using it and I love it. It's a great tablet to rent.
The 3-pound Samsung Galaxy can also hold apps like Netflix and Skype. Students can buy the tablets for an additional $270 at the end of the quarter. To supplement the new tablet rentals, the bookstore is offering 60% of all ebooks through their website. Coming up next, we get an inside look on a team of Cal Poly students who are building a race car, and the Cal Poly Rose Float that took home an award this year.
Ustream Producer.
Also, the Craft Center is offering new classes for this quarter.
In the small town of Elmira, New York, a boy was born into an all-American family. The odds of him opening his own clothing store at the age of 18? 1 in 138,000. Excited to be a part of pop culture, he packed for the big city.
This is a demonstration of Ustream Producer.
The odds of finding someone to invest in his vision? 1 in 4.5 million. The odds of him achieving his dream in the fashion industry? 1 in 23 million. The odds of having a child diagnosed with autism? 1 in 88. I am Tommy Hilfiger, and my family is affected by autism. Learn more at autismspeaks.org/signs.
This is a
Early
demonstration
diagnosis
of
can make a
Ustream
lifetime
Producer.
difference.
Get your ass out. You're not sitting here. Yes, I am. Move. Give it to him hard. No.
Every day, kids witness bullying.
Why you stab me with it? No.
They want to help,
Ow.
but don't know how.
Oh,
Teach your kids how to be more than a bystander.
This
Visit
is a
Stop.
demonstration
Know
of
what?
Ustream Producer.
Since I got adopted, I've learned a lot about these humans.
I know. I mean, check out these two. It's Flirt City over here.
Yeah, I noticed that. It looks like my human is definitely into your human.
Oh, look! I think she's getting his number.
Nice.
Your human's got some sweet moves.
Takes after his dog. Oh, look, they're doing that thing where they put their arms around each other.
She kicked up a leg. It's like in the movies.
That's awesome. Looks like we're going to be hanging out a little bit more.
A group of Cal Poly
This is a
engineers is
demonstration
taking
of
the Learn by
Ustream
Doing
Producer.
philosophy to Washington.
CPTV reporter Olivia Bickle takes a look at their project.
I mean, this aerospace hangar right now to build their car for the Baja competition. Students with the Society of Automotive Engineers are volunteering around 30 hours of their time every week to design and build a race car. They will compete against other schools at the Baja Collegiate Design Series in Washington this May. While working on the car, they are getting hands-on experience
This
that
is
will
a
help them get
demonstration
jobs
of
in the
Ustream
future.
Producer.
Well, you get to get out of the classroom and actually do all the SolidWorks yourself, do all the design work yourself, do all the calculations yourself. You're not just working on problems and assignments that you get.
The team is judged in different categories, like the overall cost, the durability, and the speed of their car. The competition ends with a 4-hour endurance race around a 1-mile track. Last year, the Cal Poly team didn't do as well as they hoped. This year, they plan to make the car shorter and lighter
This
to
is a
improve their
demonstration
chances of
of
placing in the top
Ustream
10.
Producer.
So far, they are headed in the right direction.
We had the most incredible design reviews this year, and our faculty advisor said they were probably the best design reviews he's seen since like 2006.
They say the biggest improvement they've made has been a more open frame to allow easier access to repair their engine. CPTV, Olivia Bickle.
For more information on how to sponsor the Cal Poly Baja team, visit mustangdaily.net/CPTV and click on
This is a
story links.
demonstration of Ustream Producer.
Californians are getting less money in their paychecks to start off the new year. They're taking home 2% less on their first paychecks of 2013. This was because Congress allowed a cut in payroll taxes in Social Security and Medicare to expire as part of the fiscal cliff compromise. In 2011 to 2012, Congress gave Americans additional income by reducing the Social Security tax by 2%.
California's high-speed rail agency and Amtrak says they're teaming up to search for trains
This is a
that will move
demonstration
safely at
of
220
Ustream
miles
Producer.
per hour. The two announced a partnership today in Washington. They hope to find manufacturers that will make as many as 60 trains for use on both the West and East Coast. California is planning to begin its high-speed rail project next summer. The first phase will run from Merced to Fresno. The planned $68 billion project has been criticized by some as being too expensive. The partnership could help the agency and Amtrak negotiate a better price for the trains.
This is a demonstration
Since
of Ustream
1949,
Producer.
Cal Poly SLO and Cal Poly Pomona have teamed up to create a rose float that is entered in the Tournament of Roses parade every year. The 2013 float, entitled Tuxedo Air, took home the award for most humorous entry in the parade. Between both schools, there were 70 students committed to building the float and 20 to 50 student volunteers.
This is a once-in-a-life opportunity. I mean, no other college has a float in the parade. It's just us, Cal Poly SLO, Cal Poly Pomona working together.
This is a
And then in
demonstration
the
of
program itself,
Ustream
it's-
Producer.
You learn a lot of skills.
The concept contest that will determine the idea for the 2014 float begins today. To get involved, just sign up for the email list. You can find a link to it on our website, mustangdaily.net/cptv.
The Pride Center is holding a presentation of the film Bullied on Tuesday. It will be shown in Chumash Auditorium in the UU from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. The film intends to inform viewers about new laws in California. It also hopes to show
This
the
is a
impact of
demonstration
bullying.
of Ustream Producer.
This case was specifically about a student who was being bullied for being gay. And so I definitely know that students experience that kind of homophobia here at Cal Poly.
Cal Poly isn't the only school using media to take a stance against bullying. Santa Maria Joint Unified High School District created a free app to end bullying. To download and use the app, search Rigetti in the iTunes Store or Android Market. For more information about the Pride Center's events, go to their Facebook page.
This is
A
a
new sorority is
demonstration
on the
of
Cal Poly
Ustream
campus.
Producer.
Kappa Kappa Gamma welcomed their charter class of over 130 women last weekend. Fraternity Vice President Elizabeth Bailey says that the sorority is honored to be part of the Cal Poly campus and is looking forward to a long history with the university. Cal Poly Panhellenic chose to add Kappa Kappa Gamma last year. The chapter will be officially installed on March 2nd.
Plans have been made to rebuild the skate facility in Santa Rosa Park, but it lacks the funds. Rebuilding the park is estimated
This
to
is
be
a
a $2 million
demonstration of
project.
Ustream
A skate
Producer.
competition will take place this spring as a fundraiser. The new skate facility is planned to be an in-ground concrete skate park.
Students can kick off the new year by signing up for classes at the Craft Center. They can register for classes at the Craft Center in the UU until January 18th. All classes will start the week of January 21st. Students can choose from classes including ceramics, skateboard making, surfboard shaping, stained glass blowing, flame working, jewelry casting, bike advice, and
This is a
baseball bat making.
demonstration of
Register for
Ustream
classes
Producer.
at www.connect.asi.calpoly.edu.
Coming up on CPTV, we'll tell you how cold weather is affecting one Cal Poly department.
And we'll give you your weekend weather update.
Today is Saturday. Today is Saturday. Salad on Saturday, fruit on Friday.
This is a demonstration of Ustream Producer.
Tuesday, let's move Mondays, Papa's next Sunday. All the healthy children eat well and move a lot. And move a lot. And move a lot. Eat well and move a lot.
60 minutes of physical activity a day and eating well can help get your child healthy. So keep them active and eating well every day.
Skip a rope Saturday, freeze tag Friday, tap dance Thursday. Whole grains Wednesday, try a veggie Tuesday. Let's move Mondays with the sweet Sunday.
Eat well and
This
move
is
a
a
lot.
demonstration of Ustream Producer.
All the healthy children, all the healthy children. Get ideas. Get involved. Get going at letsmove.gov. That's letsmove.gov.
The average text takes your eyes off the road for nearly 5 seconds.
This is a demonstration of Ustream Producer.
We're what?
The recent cold temperatures have affected crops on campus.
Citrus crops have suffered some minor frost damage. The biggest problem has been with the avocados.
This is a demonstration of Ustream Producer.
We saw some frost damage on the avocados, but I think it's more just on the top canopy where some of the most lush growth was.
Cal Poly growers are using wind machines and irrigation techniques to protect their crops from frost. The wind machines have been turned on about 4 times this season, but with warmer temperatures in the forecast, growers are optimistic about the upcoming harvest.
This
Well,
is
the
a
Cops weren't the only
demonstration
ones
of
suffering from the
Ustream
cold snap
Producer.
earlier this week, but luckily it's starting to warm up.
Olivia Bickle has your Central Coast weather.
Thanks, guys. Well, it is certainly heating up here on the Central Coast, which is a nice change from the cold temperatures we've been experiencing. Right now, it's actually 73 degrees in San Luis Obispo. It's heating up so fast that we can't keep up with it. We're going to have warm weather for this wonderful 3-day weekend, along with sunny skies and low winds. And along the entire Central Coast, those clear skies are going to be everywhere. In Paso Robles, we'll have 67 degrees, and we're working on getting a weather map up for you right now. In Atascadero, we'll have 68 degrees. Morro Bay and Avila will both be 69 degrees. Arroyo Grande, 72. Napomo and Santa Maria, both 73. Lompoc, 70. Solvang, 75. And Santa Barbara, 72 degrees today. We're going to look at a live shot of Avila Beach Drive. And it's about 55 in Avila right now. Calm winds, sunny skies. Highs are going to be in the upper 60s over the entire holiday weekend. And it's going to be beautiful down by the beach. But if you're looking to surf, you might want to keep your surfboard at home and stick to sand. So for the next 5 days, today it's sunny with a high of 74 and a low of 69. And there's clear skies, like I said. Tomorrow and Sunday, we're going to have highs around 75 and lows in the upper 30s. Monday is actually Martin Luther King Jr. Day. So Cal Poly doesn't have school that day. You can enjoy your day off with a high of 73. And that high will carry into Tuesday with lows around 40. That's it. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Olivia. I'm happy to see some warmer temperatures in the next few days.
Of Ustream Producer.
And coming up on CPTV, women's basketball athlete Brittany Woodard gets injured during a game against University of Pacific.
And men's basketball heads to Santa Barbara for their first match of the season.
I look up to a lot of the older heads, you know, the innovators, the heads of the art movements of the past. They kept it really edgy and like a lot of the Latin American muralists and Latin American artists, and their styles were very unique and new to their time. You know, somewhat controversial, but that's who I look up to mainly. Personally, I'm very excited about going to college. It's something new and it's something different than what I'm used to. I'm definitely going to be a little out of my element, but that's what makes it so exciting, is that, you know, it's something fresh. Well, there's so many opportunities that I think I could miss out on if I didn't go, you know?
This is a demonstration of Ustream Producer.
Getting into college takes planning and vision. You know, it's just like when I take a brick wall and turn it into a canvas for my art. Paintings help me realize that I've got what it takes.
What is that thing?
Looks like somebody's double chin. Must have
This
lost
is
their
a
snacking on fruits and
demonstration of
vegetables.
Ustream Producer.
Somebody's gonna trip on that.
So, are you going out tonight? I can't. My parents say I have to be home right after work. That's so gay. Totally gay.
Ugh, that is so Emma and Julia.
Why are you saying that's so Emma and Julia?
Well, you know, when something is dumb or stupid, you say that's so Emma and Julia.
This is a demonstration of Ustream Producer.
Everyone. Imagine if who you are were used as an insult. When you say that's so gay, do you realize what you say? Knock it off.
Welcome back to CPTV. The Cal Poly women's basketball team is looking to continue their season after a major loss to their team.
CPTV sports reporter Julian Roth is in the studio to give us the details on that and more in sports.
Former CPTVer and senior forward Brittany Woodard tore her ACL and is out of season.
This
Woodard
is a demonstration
got an
of
MRI
Ustream
on
Producer.
Tuesday. She also sprained her MCL and bruised a bone in her leg after she fell awkwardly in a game against Pacific on Saturday. An ACL tear typically has a 6 to 9 month recovery period. Woodard was the top defender for the Mustangs. She was the second highest scorer on the team, averaging over 10 points per game with almost 6 rebounds. The women's basketball team returns to the court on Saturday to take on rival USCSB at home. Tip-off is 4 p.m. Cal Poly men's basketball
This is
heads
a
to Santa Barbara
demonstration
tomorrow
of
to take on
Ustream producer.
UCSB, their first matchup of the season. Cal Poly is tied for 4th in the Big West Conference, while the Gauchos currently sit in 7th. The game will be televised on Fox Sports Prime Ticket. This is the 4th televised game of the season for the Mustangs. Tip-off is set for 4 p.m. inside the Thunderdome. LA Kings fans got a treat on Monday. They got to see the Stanley Cup. The Cup is awarded each year for winning the NHL playoffs. The Kings won their first title last June. The Kings will begin their title defense tomorrow,
This is a
3 months late
demonstration
following
of
a long
Ustream
lockout.
producer.
This was the first of 3 championships won by professional sports teams in California. The LA Galaxy and, of course, the San Francisco Giants also won titles in 2012.
I'm really sorry to hear about Brittany's injury. One of our own CPT viewers. Brittany, if you're watching, we wish you really good luck.
We love you.
And coming up on CPTV, hailing frequencies are open at the PAC as Captain Kirk comes to give his one-man show.
And we'll clear up some rumors about a highly sought-after celebrity.
This is a
visiting
demonstration
San Luis
of
Obispo.
Ustream producer.
Jimmy can't sing, and Tommy can't dance, so we're gonna put some ants in their pants. Aww, and walk like a monkey, hop like a bunny. Isn't that funny? Ants in their pants, they've got ants in their pants, they've got ants in their pants, they've got ants in their pants. Ants in their pants, they've got ants in their pants, they've got ants in their pants, they've got ants in their pants.
One more time.
This is a demonstration of Ustream producer.
So we're gonna put some ants in their pants. Aww.
Kids will spend 22 minutes watching us, the super duper party troopers, sing about ants in their pants.
Isn't that funny? Ants in their pants, they've got ants in their pants, they've got ants.
Brushing for 2 minutes now can save your child from severe tooth pain later. 2 minutes, twice a day. They have the time.
This is a demonstration of Ustream producer.
Yes, I am. Give it to him hard. No.
Every day, kids witness bullying.
Why stab me with it? No.
They want to help,
Ow.
but don't know how. Teach your kids how to be more than a bystander. Visit Stop.
Know what?
Welcome back to CPTV. Christina Favuzzi is joining us in the studio to tell us the latest
This is a
entertainment
demonstration
news.
of
It has
Ustream
been a
producer.
fun week with rumored celebrity sightings and Captain Kirk coming to the PAC.
That's right. Now let's get to your Pollywood Minute. William Shatner is beaming into the PAC for a one-man show on Saturday. The show is called It's Shatner's World and We Just Live in It. Shatner will be talking about his life and all the roles he has played. He was best known for his role as Captain Kirk in the Star Trek TV shows and movies. He also played a cop in the 80s TV show T.J. Hooker. The show starts on Saturday at 8 p.m.
This is a
You can get your
demonstration
tickets at
of
the ticket
Ustream
office or
producer.
online at the PAC's website. Many of Cal Poly's dance clubs are working together to put on a masquerade called A Dancer's Affair. It will be a night of blues, ballroom, salsa, and tango. The event is taking place tonight in the Chumash Auditorium. Doors open at 8 p.m. and the party goes until 2 a.m. It's $10 to get in and everyone is welcome, and don't worry, no dance experience is needed. There will be 2 hours of dance lessons at the beginning of the night, so put on your dancing shoes, grab a mask,
This
and
is
get
a
ready to dance the
demonstration
night away.
of Ustream producer.
UU Concerts in the Plaza is seeing a change this quarter. ASI is working together with KCPR and Cal Poly student bands to create a more relaxed and local atmosphere on Thursdays. ASI keeps in touch with popular local bands and artists that could potentially play throughout the quarter. And KCPR will have DJs playing music in the plaza as well. ASI welcomes suggestions and requests for Concerts in the Plaza performers.
So now on Thursdays, it's going to be a time when
This is a
students are just going to be able to walk
of
through, so it's not
Ustream
going to cost
producer.
as much, but it's going to be a lot more of a local feel, and rather than a showcase, more of just like music for people to enjoy.
The main goal of the change is to keep the focus on students and highlight talent on our campus.
As you might have heard, social media sites stirred up a pretty exciting rumor on Wednesday.
People posted on Facebook and tweeted about seeing Hollywood heartthrob Ryan Gosling in downtown Slow. A photo of 5 Cal Poly
This is a
ladies with Mr.
demonstration
Gosling
of
circulated
Ustream
through the student
producer.
body on Wednesday night.
Now, I spoke with one of those students and she confessed to photoshopping the picture. There were no confirmed sightings of Ryan Gosling in SLO, but it sure got a lot of people out on a Wednesday night.
Definitely did.